Can you hold your water? Can you hold your nerve? This is Innuendo Bingo.
Last time you played, Nihal, we were all remembering your laugh from last time. It's a good laugh. It's a hearty laugh. I like it.
I like to get amongst it.
So, we've got some really good clips from you lot. Let us know if you're watching on the website today. You can even watch on your phone. It's well good.
Cheers, pal. Cheers, bro.
Hello, Tom, who's watching at work. Also, Natalie is watching at work on her phone, just trying to hide it from the boss. And Jordan in Newcastle. Good afternoon. Yes. Okay, right, so let's make it a good one, lads.
Right then.
Ready?
Down the heart.
He's so excited. He was even doing like warm-up exercises before. Okay. Here we go. Lots of water, please, for this one. First, we're going over to Homes Under the Hammer. And this builder is not afraid to divulge some trade secrets.
The main plan is now to get planning permission in. I've also actually got a 6-inch pipe.
Oh, that's unpleasant, isn't it, Nihal?
Kept it in.
Straight in the face. So Nihal kept it in. Chris, not so much.
Well played. And as you said, he's a hearty laugher.
He is.
A 6-inch pipe.
That's just to warm up.
Okay. I'm getting there. I'm in the zone.
David
Thanks
says.
for that, Chris.
David says there's no better break from uni work than Innuendo Bingo. True that. Rich in his van sent that one in. Now over to BBC Radio 4 and Mark Lawson interviewing a guest who seems to get on very well with the principal conductor of the Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra, Sir Simon Rattle.
Simon Rattle asked you in rehearsal if you found an 11th finger from somewhere. he can't work out how you're doing the fingering.
Oh my God! 2 hits in that one. 2 hits.
Oh my days!
Rob from Ashford, thank you for that one.
I'm sorry, I felt the water skim the top of my head there. I went to look around to see where it was. Listen, yo, photographer.
So fine.
Poor Jen's
you
okay? Are you alright?
So fine.
Friendly fire.
So, Dan's watching. Fran is from Essex, is watching from Cambodia. Worldwide. Okay, next. Who remembers BBC Breakfast weather presenter Carol Kirkwood? Yes. Now, Carol had a revealing encounter with the public.
What a great vantage point you've got there, Carol. Have you had a chance to sort of wave to people out over the balcony?
I've even had my photograph taken from down below and tweeted.
Carol was on a big kind of cherry picker doing the weather.
I've even had my photograph taken from down below and tweeted.
What do you want, is it?
Right. Done it again, hasn't he?
It's like double hit.
I hit the back wall last time.
Double hit Innuendo Bingo today.
God. Skimming the top of my head every time. It's like,
such force.
Incredible. Oh, man, this is amazing.
Loving life. Okay. Back to only this morning on Radio 1 now. And after a difficult start to the day, Sarah Cox once again, as always, gives out far too much information.
It's just so horrible. It's like the worst start to the day ever. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk about my the hairy plug hole there.
Oh my word.
So many people sent that in. Listen to his laugh. Thank you for sending that to scott.mills@bbc.co.uk. So many of you sent that in. Sarah Cox there.
The hairy plug hole there.
Oh no, Phil Spencer slipped one in again. Now, he knows exactly what he's doing, Phil does. But when he says things like this on national television, what can you do? I mean, we have to play it. Ready?
I'm hoping this unsightly erection won't mean any hopes of a happy house hunt.
Everyone, fine-ish? Chris is dribbling.
This unsightly erection...
Fine, we're fine. Dribbled out real slow. Peter in Southampton was fairly startled by that one.
Okay.
More water, please. I love how much Nihal loves it.
Oh man, this is the best. Problem is, I went to go have a look at my pants earlier that I left hanging up to dry, They're not fully dry yet. You know the ones I just do on rotation?
Yeah,
for
I
this
do,
day?
yeah. And turn them the other way and make them do another week. Ready?
The hairy plug hole there.
Sorry, that's not playing fair. Now, Tom in Nottingham came in halfway through Tuesday's episode of Africa 2013 and wasn't quite sure what it was that Kate Humble was talking about here.
It could be that it's about to come, and it will be the most extraordinary thing to witness.
It always happens eventually. You hold it in at the time.
It's about to come.
There we are. Kate Humble.
I'm sorry,
there.
dude.
It was a dust storm, we think.
You right there?
What happened there,
He's
please?
so delayed in his spray.
I'm just trying to hold it in.
Okay.
Nihal's laugh is funnier than the clips themselves, says Mark, listening to work. Don't drink a hot coffee during bingo, Josh. Really bad idea. Okay, over to Radio 4 now. And an unexpected question from the Radio 4 announcer at the end of Book of Bedtime. No, I don't know. Is this one? Let's find out.
A Pacificus production for BBC Radio 4. Now, can you knock out the perfect cauliflower?
You didn't even hear it.
I didn't even hear an innuendo.
Okay, right, let's try and get to the end of this one,
I
guys.
just went because the hole went.
Here we go. Ready? Let's try and get to the end.
A Pacificus production for BBC Radio 4. Now, can you knock out the perfect cauliflower cheese?
Oh my.
Oh, everyone's drenched. It's brilliant. Watch this if you're not watching already on the Radio 1 website. It's so good today.
Oh my, cauliflower cheese.
Yep. Can we continue, please? We're going to Come Dine With Me now. Come Dine With Me, often featured on Innuendo Bingo. I don't know about you, but I've never welcomed guests into my house by doing this.
Offer you a drink?
Oh, you certainly can. I'd love a drink, yes.
Good.
Champagne would be beautiful.
Champagne.
Have you dropped your plums in there, have you?
Silly, no?
Unusual way to greet people. Thank you to Martin for that.
Have you dropped your plums in there?
So,
Oh man.
okay, so we're not through yet.
What?
I know, there's quite a few more. But I'm enjoying it.
Oh, so am I.
Everyone all right?
Oh, yeah.
Lauren's loving it. So is Rob. Kirsty and Kieran is making his day at college on Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, now, so we are going to Channel 4 News. And this reporter reflects on a very interesting film he's just made.
To speak out openly about some of these issues. The woman that you saw at the end of my piece there.
Even for me, that was extreme.
The woman that you saw at the end of my piece there.
It's always second time, no.
That went inside me. I mean, jumper. I tried.
Thank you to Kate for spotting that one. Give yourself the points.
I'm not just freaking.
I'm enjoying this.
Right, come on.
The hairy plug hole there.
No, don't, dude.
Sorry.
Really?
Okay, let's move on. So now we're going over to Eggheads.
Why's the glove making that?
Is the glove waving? Over to Eggheads now. Eggheads. And Judith Keppel receives an unfortunate question. Judith Keppel! Judith Keppel. Now, there's nothing you can do about this clip once it gets started. You're just going to have to sit there and brace for it. So brace, everyone.
In which decade of the 20th century were the authors Philip K. Dick and Gabriel Garcia Marquez born?
We had a question about Dick the other day. Do you remember?
Okay, we're good. Thank you to Matt and Derby. There's lots of people laughing on the M6, says Ginge. This is painful to watch with a broken rib, says Rich in Taunton. Ow. Okay, here we go. Now, What is happening?
Straight across the leg.
Oh, dude.
No.
Okay, so now James the Red Van Man emailed me to say that he was listening to this next clip from Sarah Cox yesterday.
Oh, wow.
He was only kind of half listening, and he did think for a second that she'd said something quite different.
My husband wouldn't take kindly to a hairdryer being used at 3 a.m, so I inserted a large Velcro roller into my fringe.
Sarah Cox there. Don't even think it's one, but I can understand if you were listening kind of like half listening, it would have been weird.
Into my fringe.
Yeah, and now our favourite clip. Our favourite clip from earlier in the week.
Is it Wilbur? Alright, okay.
It's not my right hand. It's a Radio 4 programme about a climber. And we still aren't really sure why they ever thought it'd be a good idea to do this with a donkey.
She did. The longest journey she did was 25 miles in one day across a mountain pass. But they did realise that actually it was quite unsafe going down on a donkey.
Wow. That was
amazing.
Brilliant. So good.
Heavy plug hole.
That was Thursday's Innuendo Bingo. Thank you if you watched. Thank you if you listened. Nihal, always good to have you on. That was
big love.
That
big
was
love.
quite something.